Have you ever been blinded by someone you trusted the most, someone you welcomed into your home, someone you called family suddenly turning against you? That is exactly what happened to me on 28th of December 2020. When one of my deepest fears was forced into the light. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Light Beneath Layers, a journey of knowing thyself. This is a real-time story of how an investment property, a trusted friend, and a shocking betrayal cracked me open to release layers of fear I did not know I still carried. Years earlier, I bought a property under my name for a close family friend, someone I had known for over 12 years. The agreement was that he would pay the down payment and I would put my name on the house. And we would share everything 50-50, both cost and profit. I agreed to pay him half of the down payment through renovations and installments. And whatever remained would be settled at the time of sale. On paper, it seemed simple, but in reality, all financial and legal responsibility sat on my shoulders because the house was under my name. For years, I carried this weight. Finally, I told him that if he did not agree to sell, I would sell the property to someone else for lower price, and he would have to accept the outcome. At last, he agreed. The house sold at a good price, and when I presented the calculations, checked against every cost that went into preparing the house, done with full honesty and in alignment with our agreement, his response shattered me. He exploded with rage, insisting he deserved more than what was agreed upon. 4 days before closing, he arrived at my door with court papers. He demanded the sale be stopped and arranged a hearing just 1 day before closing. The property was under my name, and the fear that gripped me was unbearable. If the deal did not close, I would face devastating financial and legal consequences from the buyer's side. This was the first time in my life that someone I trusted had taken me to court. I could not believe it. I kept every receipt, every text, every agreement, but the fear of authority figures like judges, lawyers, and powerful people overwhelmed me. I carried a lifelong pattern of fearing those in power, and they can harm me or my daughters in ways I could not protect us from. So I went to court with my daughter by my side. I prayed constantly, asking God to guide me because I knew my calculations were honest. The first judge dismissed his case for lack of clarity, but within 2 hours, his lawyer friend arranged another hearing before a second judge. This judge questioned me thoroughly, then ruled the sale must proceed on time. He acknowledged I was right, but instructed the closing lawyer to hold the profit money in trust until my partner could prove his claim. If he failed, the money would return to me. For 1.5 years, he dragged the fight, bullying and pushing, but never able to prove anything. Eventually, he had no choice but to accept the exact amount I had offered from the beginning. In the eyes of the law, I had won, but my true victory was much deeper because this experience cracked open emotions I thought I had already healed from 2006 to 2020. I had worked with countless coaches and organizations peeling back layers of childhood pain. Yet, in this moment, facing betrayal, authority, and fear of losing everything, I realized there were still shadows hiding inside me. I cried like a baby, dissolving waves after waves of fear. I discovered how fear had been running my life: fear of people, money, authority, and losing safety. Every time something went wrong, my mind rushed to the worst case scenario. But when I finally released this fear, it felt like an entity left my body through my crown chakra, as if my soul was being unchained. I forgave my partner completely. Yes, I had felt betrayed, disrespected, and cheated, but I came to see him as a divine gift. He was sent by God to pull out the stuck emotions I had buried deeply. His betrayal was not my downfall, it was my release. I surrendered my pain to Mother Earth and Father Sky, asking them to recycle it into light. Later, in conversation with my coach, I saw how even this situation mirrored a deeper pattern: the belief that I must struggle, fight, and work endlessly to prove that I am deserving of love and money. That belief had placed my profit in a lawyer's trust account, outside my control, until I proved myself. As Louise Hay reminds us, working on yourself is a lifetime job. Even after years of healing, new layers reveal themselves when life presents the perfect storm. Through this storm, I reclaimed something priceless. I realized my honesty is not weakness, it is my strength. I pay my taxes, I deal with clients with integrity, not out of fear anymore, but in alignment with who I am. I'm no longer that frightened woman who runs to the worst case scenario. I am a woman who knows her worth, who has released fear, and who can forgive even the deepest betrayal. So, if you are facing someone who betrays you or an authority that scares you, remember this: they might just be the divine instrument breaking open the layer you thought you had already healed. They might be the gift that frees you from fear. And I upload new healing stories every Monday to Thursday. Come back tomorrow and let us heal together, one story at a time.